The Secret Life of Pets 2 is the newest film from Illumination Entertainment, and this, of course, is the sequel to the 2016 film The Secret Life of Pets. This movie once again follows Max, Duke, and the rest of the gang as they each set out on different adventures throughout New York City and beyond. For those of you who have been with my channel for some time now, you might remember my feelings on the original Secret Life of Pets. It's a film that I really didn't much care for. Now, I'm aware that plenty of people, especially so with families, really enjoyed that movie. I mean, look how much money that film made. Now, regardless of your thoughts of that film, I think something that we all can agree on is that we love animals, so I just wanted to introduce you to somebody who will be helping me review this film. This is my cat, my heart and my soul. This is Bruce. Everyone say hello to Bruce. Welcome back. Welcome back, Bruce. Illumination Entertainment is a studio that has yet to make a film that I've really enjoyed. And I would say that Despicable Me is probably the best film that they've made, which is unfortunate because it was their first movie. And even with that film, I wasn't a huge fan of that movie, mostly because the Minions are in it, and every time I see them on screen, I want to evaporate from the theater. I feel what Illumination does best is make movies for children. Now you might be asking yourself, well, isn't that a good thing? These are cartoons. Of course they're going to be made for children. And I would counter that in saying that animated movies don't have to just be enjoyed by children. They can be enjoyed by everybody. Films like Inside Out, Kubo and the Two Strings, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Yes, films that are technically animated movies, but they're also films that everybody can enjoy regardless if you're a child or not. But for some reason, Illumination has yet to make a film that has made a lasting impact on me. And a part of that, I think, is because all of these films feature an obscene amount of slapstick and a ton of fart jokes, which, yeah, it might get a big laugh out of the 5-year-old sitting next to you, but most adults in the theater, not as much. But it's not just in the humor where these films fall short. I think it's in its messages and the heart, or the lack thereof, with these films. A lot of the movies that the studio makes have very similar messages about just being yourself or facing your fears, and that is a message that is repeated in this movie. And if you look at the best animated films of the past 10 years or so, they all have very adult themes and are very focused on very mature ideas for children and adults to grapple with. But that's not really what Illumination is appearing to want to deliver with these films, because most of these movies are sold on being juvenile, silly, and feature a ton of celebrities that make up their cast. And that is very common with the studio. And although I do really enjoy a lot of the work of the people that make up this film's cast, they're not voice actors, and for the most part, it just sounds like they're reading their lines with some inflection. I'd say Nick Kroll in this movie is the one that is probably the exception to this rule, just because he's the one voice in this film that isn't immediately recognizable. Now, some of these actors are paired with character designs that do mimic their kind of personality. For example, Harrison Ford is in this movie, and he voices this kind of old, grizzled, grumpy dog, which...
Who would you like to see as Indiana Jones?
Nobody.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Again, I like almost everyone in this movie, but this cast doesn't really deliver on much besides me going, oh hey, it's Patton Oswalt. Oh hey, look, it's Kevin Hart. And I would say on a technical level, I do think that these films are well made. The design of the animals look great, the effects with the fur and the environment. A lot of the textures in this movie do look amazing. But the way that this film is shot and the way that these shots are composed isn't really that interesting, which is what I could say about every film that Illumination has made thus far. Look, if you're a parent and you want to take your kid to a movie to show them something completely inoffensive and just totally disposable and just kind of occupy some time, this is the perfect film for that. It's just under an hour and a half. They'll have a good time, and if they're having a good time, you're probably going to have a good time too. But if you're a fan of the genre of animation, or you're above the age of, I don't know, 14, you're probably not going to get much from this film. So did you guys see The Secret Life of Pets 2? What did you think about it? Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you liked today's video. And if you did, you can click on the link down below and subscribe to my channel to see more movie reviews and movie related things. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.